Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Advanced Warfare in Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be reviewing the Atlas 45 pistol. This is the 45 caliber semi-automatic normal pistol in the game, or the most normal weapon. Unfortunately, I just don't think it's a very good gun. This is the only bit of good gameplay that you're going to get to see in this in-depth episode, and the rest of it, you're going to see me struggle immensely with this weapon. You're seeing me miss the reload canceling every time right there because there is a cancel animation bug on it, and I really do not think this is a good weapon, but I'm going to try to be analytical and explain my opinions as to why. Let's start off with the damage. It'll deal 52 damage per shot up close, decrease to 33 at medium range, and decrease down to 25 at a bare minimum, which means that it will always kill in 4 shots, which is pretty awesome, but it's a 2 or 4 shot kill, not a 2 to 4. There are no 3-shot kill ranges. It's either 2 shots to kill or 4 shots to kill. Unfortunately, the 2-shot kill range is only 100 inches, or 2.5 meters, or approximately this close. It's so close that meters aren't even a good unit of measurement. I had to use inches this time. That's the range at which it can get 2-shot kills. Everything else is going to be a 4-shot kill. What this means is that every other gun in the game is going to outclass your range and kill in 3 shots or something else at that kind of range, and it's going to be very, very unfun for you. Don't get me wrong, it's nice having 2-shot kill pistols. I was a big fan of them in Black Ops 2. Unfortunately, the range on this one just drops off way too hard for me to consider it to be a practical weapon. The rate of fire is quite nice though. It fires at 800 rounds per minute. It's semi-automatic. This is definitely going to be on the higher end of people's abilities to hit that trigger. Very few people actually shoot at 700 RPM with their trigger finger. Some people can. I had some difficulty managing it, getting the timing and all, but it is very fast, so that's a good thing. The akimbo rate of fire takes a slight nerf that fires at 750 rounds per minute anytime you put the akimbo attachment on it. Still semi-automatic, except for the Woo variant. The Woo variant does not have this akimbo rate of fire nerf, which is good because I'm going to end up recommending it later on. The recoil is low to moderate, and unfortunately it also has a low auto-aim range, so the recoil isn't actually that bad. It's a lot like the BAL. The sights might shake a little bit, but where your bullets go are usually dead ahead. Unfortunately, the aim at which you get the game's aim assist and the sticky aim is very low. However, with that 4-shot kill, this weapon tends to indicate that maybe you should put a silencer on it because it's always a 4-shot kill and you're almost never going to get a 2-shot kill, and maybe we should go for long-range stealth pistol kills or something like that. I tried that a little bit in this episode, but it pretty much isn't going to work because your auto-aim range is going to be too far away for you to be able to reliably hit people, at least on console. I'm not entirely sure about PC. You also have a low magazine size of 10, and that doesn't seem too low, but you need 4 shots to kill pretty much every single time, so you need 40% accuracy to get 1 kill. If your accuracy with this weapon is less than 40% per magazine, you're not going to be getting any kills. And if you look at your accuracy with weapons, I would wager that most people are probably between, the higher 18, 19s to 22, 23% accuracy, so you're going to have to outperform your normal with this one in order to get kills, which can be frustrating. Now you can put extended mags on and take it up to 15, it's not as bad, but again, you can't carry all of the attachments. I think the iron sights are okay for close range. If you want to get up really close and go for those 2-shot kills, they work fine. Even, if you're just going to be using it close range in general. Unfortunately, for long range, you're going to need the red dot sight. The iron sights kind of kick up a little bit. They kind of shake. It's just, you're not going to be able to get those 4-shot kills at long ranges with the default sights. That's just kind of how it works. And I don't think you're going to be getting too many 2-shot kills in general because you're going to be getting knifed. All of the really long range optics for ACOG and target enhancer and all that sort of crazy stuff, I would pretty much recommend you avoiding them because they're going to be impossible to use on this pistol. Just whatever you do, do not use those optics. The hipfire is not good enough for kills. The hipfire is not inherently bad, but you're going to need 4 shots to kill almost all of the time, and your hipfire isn't going to be good enough to guarantee 40% accuracy. If it was, everybody would just hipfire all the time and not bother aiming down sights. So while the hipfire isn't bad, it's not going to be good enough to get you very many kills. The run speed is 100% on this weapon, which is good, thank goodness. At least it's not a slow pistol. And the best 2 variants are the Flogger and the Woo. The Flogger just gets a flat range buff, which is nice. I kind of like that. And the Woo is the only one that I found fun or even kind of remotely practical. With akimbo, I can get kills easier than with the single pistol, which it's really not supposed to be that way, and it doesn't have that akimbo rate of fire nerf. As for what I think about this pistol, I think that this is the worst secondary weapon in Advanced Warfare. It's not even redeemed in hardcore mode. A lot of people say, oh, you can 2-shot people in hardcore. I'm like, yeah, but every single gun in this game can 2-shot people in hardcore. That doesn't make this one in particular any good. The problem with it is that the 2-shot kill range is so close, most people are going to melee you at that range, and 4-shot kills at, further back, every other gun is going to 3-shot you. The BAL will 3-shot you, the ASM-1 will 3-shot you, most of the SMGs will 3-shot you, and your magazine size is so small, if you're not super accurate, you're not going to be getting those 4-shot kills to begin with because you're going to have to reload, and when you have to reload, there is a reload canceling error that's going to like screw up 80% of you because they're like, when you the actual reload and the animation are not in sync, and everybody's been reload canceling since the beginning of time, so it's going to throw you off really, really hard. Basically, this is the gun for when you say, I want everybody else in this game to have a better gun than me. I don't want to have an advantage in any situation whatsoever, nor do I want to have a specialty or niche. I just want to be bad. That's fine. Use this one. It's really only fun with the Woo variant. With the Woo variant, I can goof around, I cannot take it seriously, I can have a little fun, that works, but it's not truly viable with any setup, and I would, as sad as it is, I feel like a weapons expert, and I feel like I'm taking the low road here, but I would just highly recommend that you don't use it, because you're not going to have a good time. That's all for this in-depth episode. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you learned something useful. If you'd like to check out the previous episode on the very useful RW1 rail pistol, you can click the box on the left. The next episode is going to be on the MP433 Grok, which is a very unusual one as well. And as always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.